with the federal system. No? So Mr. Lavalle, he was one of the main characters of that time. And the building that we got on the back side is the Palace of Justice. The Palace of Justice is the place where the Supreme Court of Justice in Argentina works. As I told you, Argentina as a republic, the state is divided in three branches, just as the United States.
Just like the United States,
yeah.
okay.
So we got the President, the Congress, and the Supreme Court of Justice.
Okay.
So today along the tour we will see the three important buildings of the state, and this is one of them.
Okay.
Among
so
other ones, obviously. No?
Right.
So that building was designed by a French architect called Norbert Maillard. Also, he was very important for the city because he made a lot of public buildings at that time in early 20th century. For example, the last one that we're gonna see today was made also by him, the Cultural Center Kirchner. Later I will remind you that.
Yes.
Because it's a very similar building to this one, in a very French academicism style.
Yeah.
The French style, the French academicism style, got the particularity to have the roof, the windows coming out from the tiles.
Yes.
That is something that we call mansard.
Okay.
Mansard is very typical from the French architecture, and you will see this kind of roof in many buildings all over Buenos Aires. For example, that building over there got the mansard. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see that. It's very much that would belong in Paris.
Yeah,
That's
right. That's very French style. You know?
Right.
So this building is considered as a national and historical monument because the importance of the architecture and historical importance was. So the building was finished in 1942, and since then was considered as a national and historical monument. If you like, do you like to watch movies?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
I will recommend you one that came out a couple of months ago. It's called Argentina 1985.
Argentina, 1985. Okay.
And it's based in a real story because it talks about the trial, how the trial against the dictators went on.
Oh.
Along the 20th century, Argentina got 5 different dictatorships. The last one went from 1976 to 83 and was the bloodiest one because during that dictatorship, 30,000 people were missing, were disappeared, basically were killed.
Yeah.
Most of them,
killed.
most of them they were like students, journalists, people who were involved in left parties, extreme guerrilla groups, members of the guerrilla, a lot of different people, So in total 13,000. So when the democracy finally came back in '83, there was a trial against the dictators that was very difficult to organize because the dictators still got a lot of power in the country. So the movie, most of the movie shot it in that building.
In the building.
Because the trial was in that building.
I see.
And it shows how the process was to get a trial against the dictators.
Did they get punished or no?
Yes.
They did?
That's the end of the movie. Sorry if I...
Okay, I'll have to watch it to find out how the story actually ends.
Yeah, but they were sent to jail, and some of them they died in jail.
Okay.
Yeah. So Argentina became one of the first countries who punished the dictators.
Unlike Chile.
They never.
Pinochet
Pinochet, he died.
He went free and no problem.
Anyway, so the movie was nominated to the Oscars as the best foreign movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will watch it.
Yeah.
Is it in English or is it in Spanish?
It's in Spanish, but
subtitles. I can get subtitles.
For sure must be because got a lot of prizes in Venice, the festival in Venice and the Oscars.
Okay. Sure.
Anyway,
Very nice. Okay.
so also want to show you that building because what do you think that we are in this building? In your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, it looks like another church, like a court. Yeah, it looks like a court. Because the pillars is very similar to what the American Supreme Court looks like.
That's right, it's a new classical style building. But
Okay.
there's something else. It's not related to that.
Oh, it's not.
Related to education.
Education.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
This is a public primary school.
What?
It's a public primary school.
This is a school.
Yeah, it's for children from 6 to 12 years old. It's an elementary school.
Oh, okay.
was made in early 20th century during that Belle Époque. Was
Oh,
made
yeah,
in
right.
1902.
Right. Okay.
The name on the top it says Escuela Presidente Roca, President Roca School, because he was the president who established the law for the education to be public, free, and secular for the Chileans in Argentina. That's a law that came out in 1984. In that year, the education was under control of the Catholic Church. That's why it was very progressive for the time, because the Iglesias today was very high. And Mr. Roca wanted to change that. He put the education on the control of the state. So that was very good.
Good rules. Yeah.
And there wasn't many schools, obviously, so he started to make a plan for build schools all over the country that was called construction of school palaces, plan of construction of school palaces, with the idea to make this kind of architecture on purpose, in a way to encourage the children to go to school and show them the importance of education through the architecture. That's why we got a new classical style building on the premise.
Especially being an elementary school, I mean that's probably the most impressive elementary school I've ever seen.
And you can hear the noise of the
I can
children.
hear the
Yeah.
children. Yes.
And those buses over there are school buses actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, so
Okay,
they
so the escolares.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay,
they
all
are
right.
waiting for the
Children.
here they go out at around 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
around 5.
around
What time
5.
do they start?
Start at midday, around
midday, okay.
12:30, 1 p.m.
Okay, okay.
Till it's only 4 hours.
4 hours, right?
And until 5:30. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. It's lovely to hear the children. I can just hear their
Yeah.
voices. Yeah.
So it's much nicer outside than inside. Inside is very simple, but
Yeah.
outside looks like a very important.
Right, right.
It's a new classical
right.
time because try to copy the architecture, try to copy the building from Rome and Greece, from 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So that's why it looks like a Greek Roman temple.
And tell me again the name of the square. What is it called?
This is La Valle Park.
La Valle, like
Plaza La Valle.
El Pueblo a La Valle. Okay, okay, okay.
How is your Spanish?
Why Spanish? I cannot speak Spanish. I
Uh-huh.
speak French.
All right.
But I think my pronunciation once I hear it, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
yeah.
When you say that, Pueblo de La Valle, you
La
say it
Valle,
good.
yeah.
So maybe if you practice,
Yeah, I
you will
practice.
catch
I
it.
actually. Oh yeah. Spanish is a very simple language compared to say French. French is much harder.
Yeah. For me, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
I can speak Portuguese and Italian, but French is like a
Yeah, it's a whole different language.
Yes, it's very difficult.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
All right, so now
right.
we'll continue on the way to the National Congress.
Okay.
We'll take the bike lane over there on the way to see the National Congress.
Perfect.